Fuck FJC. Fuck them bitches. Y'all bitches are bums. You guys get in the field. Because once that bitch said, what the fuck you looking at? And bitch, do you want to get smacked? I would have smacked that bitch. Dead ass. Get into your Zoom and get into your bag. Dead ass. 2 niggas. 1 night. It's crazy. Welcome back to my fucking YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, bitch. And if you are new here, hey sister, what's the motherfucking tea? What's going on? First off, let's start by saying I haven't posted a YouTube video in like a month, but we not gonna really get into all that. I'ma just tell y'all little bits and pieces, that little 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're gonna get into this video. I just got off of work. I started a new job, feel me? I don't work for FJC no more. Fuck FJC. I got me some food. I got me some Chipotle, y'all. As much as I was talking about Chipotle in my other vids, and every time I talk about Chipotle, not for nothing, Chipotle been Chipotle-ing and beating down. I'ma clean my room because my room is a mess. I'ma shower, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna roll up. We're gonna do a smoke sesh, and then I'm eat my food, and we're gonna get into these story times. Yeah. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, and do y'all fucking biggest one, sister. Clock the tea. Yeah. I need to get in the shower though. It's hot. I'm sweating. I'll be back. Okay, sisters, we is back, sister, we back. So, I've been going for a little minute. Like I said, I haven't posted a YouTube video in like a month. And it's because I stopped working for FJC. Long story short, to sum it up, they placed me at Randall's Island, and Randall's Island was mad far. Yeah, I know I live downtown. I don't drive, okay, or whatever. And I worked overnight. So, taking the train and the bus and all of that to get to Randall's Island was too much, and it was crazy. I went to work on Randall's Island one time. It's cool and all that, but the island is mad big. We have no break rooms. We don't have nowhere for us to, you know, go duck off, take a little nap or something. You really want us to be on our feet all night and not be on our phone and just really be up all night, and it's not giving that. When I was working there, I went on break, and when I went on break, I'm sitting there smoking. I seen like 2, 3 raccoons lost me. Then I don't know if y'all know, but Randall's Island is where like they have all the migrants and shit like that over there. The migrants and shit is over there, and then they have like the people that just got out of jail, that's on parole and shit like that, and they have nowhere to go. They gather them up and place them on that little ass island. I was not feeling it. I text my account manager telling him like, you know, I wanted to change my site and this and that and this and that. Long story short, he told me like he wasn't going to switch my site or whatever the case may be because I didn't go through anything. So I told him that wasn't going to work until he switched my site. I went to the office because it's been like 2 weeks. He still didn't switch my site. And I'm like, yo, I need to get back to work. I got to get my YouTube and shit going. You know, and around that time, my iPad broke and I lost my content phone. So I only have one phone and this like spare iPad or whatever. So I need to get my money's up. You know what I'm saying? I need to get the money on. So I went to the office. I went to the office in my pink wig, lashes, you know, nails done, all that, you know, feminine era. I went there and he tried to be funny. Long story short, I went to the back. She tried to tell me that this bitch said, fuck you not being able to go back and forth to work. Fuck the fact that you feel a little bit uncomfortable where you're working. She tried to tell me that I couldn't go to work with my wig, my nails, and my lashes. She asked me, she was like, you go to work like that? I said, yes. She was like, oh, really? Because you know you're not supposed to go to work like that. And I'm like, why not? I'm like, what does me wearing wigs, nails, and lashes have to do with me going to work? That doesn't make any sense. As long as I'm going to work on time and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do at work, what does my wig, my lashes, and my nails have to do with anything, right? Cool. Then my account manager gonna send the lady a TikTok I made in a uniform, and she was like, oh, so we pay you to make TikToks? And I'm like, first of all, sister, calm down, you know what I'm saying? Because no, you don't pay me to make TikToks, but like, what you want me to do? We don't have no break room, right? I don't want us to fall asleep, right? I don't want us to walk around and roam, you know what I'm saying? Because people could go home and walk off posts and shit. Cool. What do you expect us to do? You get what I'm saying? Just sit there. She was like, yes. I was like, yo, sister, no, I'm not sitting there. So she felt like I was being a little bit too, like, I guess, aggressive, and I wasn't trying to hold my composure. So she told me to leave at her office. So I'm like, yo, Jaquay, calm down, because, you know, you don't want to lose your composure. She like, oh, you're not trying to keep your composure. She's like, please step outside my office. And that's when I just got tight. I was like, yo, I will really fuck everything up in this shit. I will break everything in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I was about to start tossing boxes and start breaking shit or whatever, but I didn't. I left the office, I stood in the front. And I'm just sitting here trying to calm myself down, but I'm speaking out loud. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Like, am I going to go back to work? Or am I going to change my site? Like, what's tea? They told me to leave. And I was like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I didn't do shit. Like, we didn't even get to the problem at hand. You know, it was like, oh, if you don't leave, we're calling the police. So, I wound up leaving after they called the police. Because not for nothing, they called the police. I was going to jail. Because I was about to turn that whole shit up. Oh my God. So, long story short, fuck FJC. Fuck them bitches. Y'all bitches are bums. So, we got a new job, sister. You know, we getting the moneyons up. You know, we getting back to it. We almost at 10,000 followers on Instagram. Clock the T. You know, we doing our big one. Make sure you send your story times to QuayStorys@gmail.com. I was going to record my videos off this iPad and use my phone, you know what I'm saying, like how I was doing before. But, like, I don't know, the quality on this iPad for me just don't give. We're going to try it. Maybe the next YouTube video, we're going to use this iPad to record. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about the quality and the audio and shit, you know? If I could do it, y'all could do it too. No shade. Clock the T and get into your Zoom, sister. Get into your Zoom and get into your bag. Let's move it side to side. Second in the... Let's move it. Where your hands I do that want it. Hey, mama told me go home training. My daddy told me how to love my haters. My sister told me I just speak my mind. My man made this so God can find her. I'm really back in my vibe, really back in my emotion. Hope before I know they hope but tell them winning is my motherfucking protocol. Yo, no shade. It feel like it's damn near, I say, about like 9, 10 o'clock, and it's only like 6 something. My bad, y'all. I went to go get me some more grabe. I know I told y'all about my whole merch and shit like that. Okay, cool. I'm really just gonna make a shirt that says around here we get high. Plain old regular shirt, around here we get high. Normal shit, and just see how that shit goes. Because I've really been trying to do all these extra crazy ass designs and shit. And it's been stressing me the fuck out. And I see why people, you know, get manufacturers and shit like that or whatever the case may be. But I didn't spend damn near $700 on these machines. So I'm gonna use the machines until they burn out and crash out. Y'all like my grabba shaker, bro? I don't really have that much grabba. Yes, it's a whole oregano. It's not oregano. It's the grabe. You sprinkle the grabe just the right amount. Period. My Chipotle gonna be mad cold. It's okay. I'm gonna just warm that bitch up. I don't fucking know if it's a lie or if it's a fact. I knew a boy just like you. He's a snake just like you. Let's get into these stories. No shade. I'm dead hungry. I eat all day. Stomach on fucking smoke. First of all, let's talk about my Chipotle. As much shit I be talking about Chipotle, not fun thing. Oh, and I racked up. Y'all always be stealing mad forks and spoons. So I sold mad forks and spoons because they forks and spoons is sturdy. Okay, so my Chipotle bowl. No shade, it's still warm. No shade. My Chipotle bowl, I got white rice, pinto beans. I got half chicken. I wanted steak, but he told me he didn't have no more steak. So I got some beef spicy something. It's spicy and it's good with cheese and sour cream. No shade. So let's bust this shit open and get into the story, sister. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Do your biggest one. Oh, I thought that was a tomato. I was about to fucking scream. I was about to go back like, friend, I got this Chipotle bowl a couple hours ago. I didn't ask for tomatoes. You put tomatoes in here. Make my food over. No shade. But this is the Chipotle bowl. No shade. Ooh, this shit smells dumb good. No shade. I need to get a thumbnail. So let's get a thumbnail. Let's get a thumbnail going on. Okay, we got the thumbnail and shit, sister. Okay. I don't know. Do y'all mix your Chipotle bowl? I mix it because I want all of, you know, everything to be everything. Oh, I'm making a mess. Oh my God. It's good. I gotta warm it up though. I'll be right back. Okay, sister, we is back. Okay, next time I get Chipotle, I gotta get it with chips because everybody eats Chipotle and everybody always gets chips with Chipotle, and I feel like I'm being left out because, you know, I'm not eating, you know, the chips with the Chipotle. So next time I get Chipotle, we gotta get the chips. First story time, weird bestie story time. So we gonna get into it. I had this best friend for going on 5 years. We gonna call her Jessie. Alright, so boom. It was around Thanksgiving about 2 years ago. Jessie texted me and was like, I'ma go link this boy. Mind you, it was around 12 a.m. So we chatted up and I was like, oh, who you gonna link, what he looked like and shit, you know, spill the tea. She gonna send me a photo of the boy. Now tell me why it was someone I used to be friends with. Mind you, she never knew or met him, but she gonna link him. That was the first red flag. I asked Jessie how she knew him, and she said from Instagram. So I said, okay. Jessie told her mom that she was spending the night at my crib. Mind you, she lived on the same street, so I said, okay. Next morning, Jessie had a trap phone. Trap phone? What? What you mean she had a trap? Wait, what? And so next morning, Jessie had a trap phone. So her moms didn't know she had a phone. So her mom's is calling my phone, telling me she gotta go home to take her morning meds. And I started panicking because the bitch ain't even with me. I was upstate with my family, so I started calling Jessie so she can start going home. Tell me why the bitch don't answer. And she turned off her location in the middle of the night while I was asleep. So when I got her mom's calling me, Jessie ain't answering her calls and location off. So I started getting worried. So I called the boy she went to link. He not answering the phone. So I start calling everyone in our friend group. Everyone knows where Jessie's at. So now I'm real like panicking. So then I'm just giving them and think she'll call back. Nah, tell me why my ex called me. So I asked him, I'm like, yo, have we seen Jessie? And he's like, nah. So after I get off the phone with him, this bitch Jessie called me. And I tell her what's going on. And she gonna proceed to tell me my ex is gonna get her an Uber home. So I said, okay. Not thinking nothing of it. 10 minutes go by. She ended up at my ex's house. So then I call her and was tight at this point because nothing added up. I ended up getting her an Uber home. Oh, at this point her moms know she not at my crib. Jessie ended up getting home. So I called my ex trying to figure out why she ended up at his crib in the morning, just to come find out she linked the nigga I was friends with and my ex in the same night. Ended up telling my ex that she went straight from her house to his and they ended up fucking. But mind you, she fucked the other nigga too. Like, dead ass, 2 niggas, one night. It's crazy. After finding that shit out, everyone dropped her and I stopped being friends with that dirty bitch. First of all, how you let the bitch stay in your crib, right? And you all the way upstate. Like, what? Like, you're not even nowhere in the vicinity of where this bitch is at. How the fuck you upstate and she's staying in your crib? So she went to the boy. Alright, so the first boy is your friend, the one that she said she met off Instagram. How the fuck she get from the Instagram boy house to your ex house? Where the fuck your ex come from? Like, how he get into this equation? You know what I'm saying? Like, was they been talking? Like, I'm not assuming. And then you said this is your best friend. Not only did your best friend fuck somebody you know, your best friend fucked your ex in the same day. This one is about first time eating the edible. Oh, bro, this Chipotle is so good. Back when I was a freshman in high school, me and my ex best friend was walking to the train or whatever. She had edible. She gave me a medium size of the edible, and I ate it. I'm headed to the train station to go home. When my ass got home, it hit me like a motherfucker. I felt like I wasn't on earth at all, feeling dizzy and shit. I'm laying down on my bed, listening to music or whatever, and I had sunglasses on. My mother came in the room and asked me, are you good? Take off the glasses or whatever. I lied and said that I was good or whatever. I don't even remember what happened because after that I went to bed and woke up around 10 o'clock. And I had some chicken tenders and some fries and went back to bed. I'm going to school and I still felt like I was high as a motherfucker. So I asked my friend if I looked like I was high, and they saying no, and I'm like, okay, no problem. That was it. No shade, them edibles be hitting like a motherfucker. I'm not even gonna hold you. Them edibles be hitting like a motherfucker, and like edibles really never hit me. I'm not even gonna lie, but I've heard stories and people told me stories about people, you know, taking edibles and shit. In 2023, when I was 18 years old, I'm 20 now, by the way, I attended a job fair at Coney Island Luna Park. Bro, Coney Island, bro, this story about to be ghetto as fuck. After the job fair, I walked along the boardwalk trying to decide whether to eat the food at the food court or go to downtown Brooklyn for some Chipotle. Oh shit, sister, I need Chipotle right now. Hold on, sister. No shit, you should have got the Chipotle. I don't know if you got the Chipotle or not, but you should have got the Chipotle. As I walked, I passed by a family who were laughing and talking, washing their feet after coming from the beach. I glanced at them for about 3 seconds. I tend to look at people if they're pretty, or sometimes I just zone out. I felt that, sister. I felt that. I wasn't judging them or anything. I didn't think too much of it. Time passed. I heard one of them saying, "Why that bitch looking? She wanna get smacked?" I said, "Hold the fuck up." So I started mocking her while walking away, and I was like, "Come smack me." But she heard me, unfortunately. I didn't know how. I was mumbling underneath my breath. She heard me and she was yelling, "Do you wanna fight?" Or "Why the fuck are you looking at me?" And I told her nobody wasn't looking at you. She was like, "Do you wanna fight?" Her and her friend was holding her back. I told her that I didn't wanna fight because I didn't wanna break my glasses. Like, these shits is $400, and I don't want my father to pay another $400 for glasses when he got bills, mortgage, and college fees to pay. To be honest, I can't even fight, so I didn't. Sister, you gotta get in the field, okay? You gotta get in the field, cause once that bitch said, "What the fuck you looking at?" and "Bitch, do you wanna get smacked?" I would've smacked that bitch. Dead ass. Who the fuck? I would've dragged that bitch. Put that face so far in the fucking sand. Bro, sister, you just gotta get in the field, okay? To be honest, I can't even fight, so I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of people. Mind you, this lady is around in her 30s, and I was 18. Plus, I was younger, I had a baby face, so why would you want to fight somebody that's not your age group? These two women came to break it up, and I told her, "Isn't that serious?" She was over here saying I started with her. I'm like, "Bitch, you started with me. Don't play victim now. All this shit happened because you thought I was staring at you." She said something to one of the girls who was defending me. She didn't want to fight, so she had all this smoke for little old me. But did I want to fight her? This bitch is pathetic. I was angry as fuck that day because what's wrong with people in New York City? After I was heading home, I got off at J Street to catch a fucking A train. I saw that bitch again, and I'm like, this bitch following me. She looked at me and was like, "Look at this ugly bitch." I didn't say anything because you're not about to try to push me in the train tracks and the cops be at the fucking station. That bitch probably had a fucking weapon or something. I wasn't trying to die. Like, no, mama, I want to live. I'm still low-key mad about it to this day. No, sister, you need to get in the field. Sister, you should have broke that bitch up. No shade. If you would have broke that bitch up, you would have been fine on the set. You know how these edibles is really like hitting y'all, but it's like they don't hit me. I guess I just smoked too much weed. I'm not gonna lie, edible hit me one time, and I was in like high school. I'm not gonna lie, I was high as shit. But like the stories y'all tell me about y'all doing weird shit and acting crazy and all this and all that has never happened. No shade. I do hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my socials. Do y'all fucking big one, and I'll see y'all later. I'm about to fuck this Chipotle right on up.